So this is oh. So this is so this is well, I don't know. We're about to find out.
This week we showed you Lil RT, the 9-year-old that raps about drugs and killing and running from the popo and sex. Totally fine for YouTube. Also, this YouTuber, Eugenia Cooney, who has had fans flooding 911 with calls because they are so concerned about her rail thin frame. I'm going to show you a video of her only because I want you to understand just how sick this individual is. And this isn't something to make fun of. Obviously, I've spoken to you guys very openly, also in my book, about my own experience with anorexia for 4 years when I was younger. So I genuinely, my heart breaks for this young woman. And I understand that the fact that she has 2 million subscribers on YouTuber is not ever going to help her get healthy. So just to introduce you guys to Eugenia Cooney, in case you're not aware of her, here is a clip of her dancing online.
Jesus Christ.
And here is some more content of Eugenia dancing on the internet.
Yeah. That.
So it's no question, obviously, that this young woman is sick. Here is a
How old
photo
is
of
she?
her before she became this dire. You can see that she had a much fuller face.
Oh, she young. She is young. What the hell? I mean, she looks young. Here. That is I is this, but if she's okay, so my thing is if she's doing this and putting it on social media, I don't know why she's doing it. I don't know what caused it. It could be something tragic. It could be something that she personally wanted to do. We don't know unless we talk to her. But me personally, I feel like if she didn't want the 2 million subscribers, if she didn't want all the clout, if she didn't want all the, no, I mean, not clout, but, well, I mean, yeah, clout comes with it. Excuse me. But if she didn't want all the attention and everything that comes along with it, I feel like she wouldn't be doing it. She knows, she's smart enough and, excuse me, old enough to know what comes with posting stuff on social media. She knows what she's doing. Like, everybody knows what they're doing. People aren't dumb. So she knows what she's doing. It's not like it could be a cry for help. We don't know. But she's not dumb. I know that for damn sure. She knows what she's doing when she made herself that skinny. It could be an issue. It could be a mental illness. It could be some self-esteem issues, whatever the case may be. But, I mean, you know what's going to come with posting stuff like that on social media.
She looked healthier.
Especially taking
And in
it to
case
that
there's any
extent.
question as to whether or not she has an eating disorder, there is a clip of her talking about her eating disorder on another YouTuber's channel. His name is Shane Dawson. And after she sort of disappeared for a while from YouTube and there was speculation that she was getting help, she returned and said, yes, I had been getting help for my eating disorder. So it's not a question of whether or not YouTube isn't sure as to whether or not she has anorexia or bulimia. She has spoken about it in the past. And here is a clip of her speaking about her battle with anorexia.
There kind of would be like times where I guess I realized like, hey, like I'm not like eating enough. I really probably should be taking better care of myself. And like I would have people like my mom especially and like my family and my parents and everything that would be like, you really should be like, you know, taking care of yourself better and like eating more. And
so of course this is a very sad circumstance what you are witnessing.
I would like to have a conversation with her, honestly, because I know, like, I've had brief but not in-depth conversations with people who have gone through, like, you know, anorexia and eating disorders, but like I really would like to know what it is that makes you, because I mean, I know I don't be eating like I should all the time. I'm not anorexic by any means, but shoot, like I'm not no big body person, but it's like even then it gets to a point to where, you know, I'm hungry enough to where it affects my mood. I'll be pissed off. I can't function. I get hangry, all of the above. But like, I can't imagine that. I really can't. Like, I really can't imagine Um, can't imagine what would go through your mind, like, or what doesn't go through your mind, or shoot, I really don't know. That one blows me.
Is basically the opposite of what I've showed you before, which is that I don't know how it's plausible, but you can watch people kill themselves on YouTube slowly. So I had shown you videos of the guy that eats obsessively and how much weight he's gained, and now he has a breathing tube and he's eating McDonald's and he's trying to consume 10,000 calories in one sitting. He went from a vegan to not just clinically obese, but someone that's, going to kill himself if he continues in this direction, because that's what happens when you keep eating. And now you have Eugenia, and though she doesn't use her platform to explicitly talk about her eating disorder, she just considers herself to be an influencer. There's no question that this
See, like she's not dumb. She knows what she's doing. Maybe it could be a cry for help. Maybe it could not. But it's like you cannot completely fault other people for the attention that she's getting because she posted on social media. That is not a direct cry for help, in my personal opinion. Like that, I mean, it's not. Like, that's social media. I mean, yeah, people can reach out to you, but that's not a direct, like, I mean, maybe she ain't got folks that she can really talk to like that, but shoot, she made herself known enough. But you can't say that everybody and their mama's in the wrong for that, for the attention that they're giving her.
Girl is incredibly sick. She's acknowledged the fact that she has this illness, which is abundantly obvious to everyone just looking at her. Everyone except, by the way, the Greenwich police, who were called, and remarkably, the Greenwich police sergeant, Brent Reeves, spoke out and said, well, she's always been thin. She's always had a skinny frame. She was of sound mind when he had spoken to her, and that she likes chicken sandwiches, so he knows that she eats. Completely irresponsible for a police officer to issue this statement when it is so obvious that this young woman.
But what is he gonna do though? What is the police gonna do about that? Like, I don't know what the situation was, but the police does, like, he's not a nurse. He's not a medical assistant. He's not equipped to handle that situation. He can't do anything. But I mean, I feel like she feels some type of way because she went through that. But Shawty, I feel like she could have a bomb ass comeback story though. Like, people, I mean, shoot, she could really sincerely get help and really be disciplined and get back right, just like she did, just like Shawty in the video did. Because look at her, she looks healthy now. She says she went through the same thing. Okay, then it's possible to come back from it.
Woman is suffering,
It's
and
up
she
to
is
her.
suffering in the public sphere. We are watching this woman completely emaciate herself, and people are doing the right thing and responsibly calling 911 and calling upon YouTube and Instagram and everywhere else that she is to at least remove her platform. Because when you have these sorts of illnesses, the attention that you are getting for them is not helpful to it at all. So while some people have critiqued and said there's nothing we can do, it is true. If this woman is not.
Has anybody asked her if she wants it? If she wants the attention? Like, maybe she could be planning a bomb ass comeback. I don't know. Some people have different agendas. I mean, I would hope that's a terrible way to, go about blowing it up. But shoot, talk to her.
Want to get help, there's no helping her. You have to want to get better within yourself. You cannot force her to eat. You could hospitalize her, you could stick a needle in her arm, and that would be a temporary solve. The thing that they definitely could do is enforce policies on these social media sites so that, first and foremost, other young women are not getting this idea that this is aspirational. Because what signal does it send to a young 14-year-old's brain when they see that this woman has 2 million followers? And by the way, why does she have 2 million subscribers on YouTube? Why does she have 2 million subscribers? What are they?
Well, people probably want to see if she really comes around. I mean, I know I would. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I would subscribe, but I know I would want to, like, see if she does better. Hopefully.
Looking for? How are they able to watch this and not feel sick? And I asked that same question about the young man that is eating himself into his grave. I think his name was Nico, eating himself into his grave. What are you subscribing to when you watch this? How demented do you have to be to want to watch this sort of content? right? The right thing to do.
I don't feel like it's a want to watch, but at the same time, you never know. It might make her feel worse if she puts herself out there and then people don't care to watch her. Like, that's, like I said, she's putting the shit on social media. It's there for a reason. But if people didn't, I feel like that would probably kill her self-esteem even more. That might throw her into a deeper depression or whatever, she's dealing with. So people gonna do what they're gonna do regardless. But I would assume, hope that they want to see her come up.
Is to signal to these platforms that this is a sort of thing that should not be platformed, rather than spending your time trying to figure out whether or not someone's misgendering someone as a YouTube policy. Maybe you should spend your time realizing whether or not there are content creators that are going to kill themselves slowly on your platform. That's my wild take for the day. And again, I want to say that my heart breaks for her. She sounds like she's very sweet. Obviously, she is also very broken. And all you can do is hope that in the eventual end, she will get the help that she needs.
Not everybody in this world is demented. Some people do genuinely care. And hopefully the right people care for her and that she gets the help that she needs. So if you're able to, have a conversation with Miss Cooney, then I say go for it and find out what where her head is at. Cause you can't take what everybody else says for it. But please, 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 please stay safe and be healthy and encourage others to do the same, because we all want to live our best life. So